102.7 Kiss FM. Let's get to Ryan's Roses. Will in Northridge says, my wife has an assistant at work she spends a lot of time with. I've never given much thought to it because she said he is gay, but we ran into him the other day and he was with a woman. My wife seemed very uncomfortable, so I began checking him out on social media, and he's definitely not gay. So Will, thank you for coming on. You think your wife has been lying about this guy because she's been hanging out with him, seeing him?
I mean, I would say it's a little bit more than that. I mean, you hang out and you see your friends. This is her assistant, and when he first got the job, it was a very normal sort of platonic work relationship, and then it started progressing. Like, suddenly she was working till late hours, like 9, 10 o'clock at night. It was very abnormal, and they're, having coffee on weekends to, supposedly do work stuff, and it just got to the point where I finally had to just ask her flat out if something was going on, and she was like, he's gay. Like, we're just, we just have a really close work relationship. So I didn't think anything else about it. Then, I think last week, a couple nights ago, we went to dinner, and there he is with a beautiful woman having dinner. And that wouldn't have been so weird if my wife hadn't gotten really uncomfortable about it. Almost like not really angry, but like, that kind of hurt almost. She was very uncomfortable.
Oh, you mean she had her feelings hurt because he was with another woman?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh. This is what I'm saying. And it got really awkward. And so I started doing some digging on my own, and I actually had to get her phone because his Instagram was private. So I went onto her phone and looked at his Instagram, and it's clear that he's not gay.
Okay. And you asked her about it?
Yeah, did you confront her about the fact that she lied that he was gay, or say, look, he's not gay? Why would you say he is?
I did, and she just kept making excuses about it that, he's trying not to come out. It was everything she could do to make it seem like he was, and that she was covering her own tracks. And it was, I know my wife. It was very suspicious behavior for my wife. And I really want to get to the bottom of it.
Okay. We'll come back and see if we can find out more, make the call. So Will was told by his wife that her assistant is gay. They would hang out late, work late. He didn't think too much about it, but then he discovered, well, he's not, because whatever he saw on Instagram. What'd you see that makes you know he's not gay?
Pictures of him with another woman making out, and comments underneath it like, "You'll make such a cute couple." It was blatantly obvious that he had a girlfriend, and this is like 2 months ago. I mean, it was very recent that he's been with other women.
So here's the thing that struck me, was that you said you were out with your wife and this assistant was with another woman, and it hurt your wife's feelings.
Right.
I mean, that, like, she got emotionally affected by it. So that means there are feelings there for some reason. So we need to get to the bottom of it, right? Sisney, what's the plan?
I can call her and ask her and tell her that we have a delivery for her, maybe confirm the delivery address and see how she reacts to that. Maybe she wouldn't want the flowers delivered to your home.
What's the assistant's name?
Well, his name is Daniel.
Okay, I'll say that I have
Daniel.
some flowers from Daniel.
Okay. All right. So
that name.
Here's the plan. Sisney's got it. Let's be very quiet. Well, we're going to call now. I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call your wife and her name on Kiss FM.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
Got it. Okay, we're going to do that now. Good luck. Be very quiet until we tell her she's on the air. And here you go, Sisney.
Hello.
Hi, is this Lindsay?
Yeah, who's this?
Hi, Lindsay. My name is Lauren. I'm calling from the Fresh Florist. How you doing this morning?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. So, we have a delivery for you that's on the truck to be delivered to you this afternoon, probably actually before noon. And it's from somebody named Daniel. And for whatever reason, we don't have the confirmed delivery address. So I just needed to confirm that so that we could make this delivery today.
Okay, I'm sorry, who is this?
My name is Lauren.
And you're calling from a florist.
The Fresh Florist. We're on Nordhoff. You know the Vaughn's Shopping Center right there?
Yeah, okay. Well, I don't... So the only Daniel I know is my assistant, and he wouldn't send me flowers.
Oh, well, all I have is that they're from Daniel, and I just need to confirm the delivery address. So where would you like these delivered?
Why would... So he knows my address.
Right. No, it's our fault. Our systems went down, and for whatever reason, all that was saved was just that part of the information, and we don't have the delivery address.
Uh-huh. Are you sure this is... Are you sure this isn't another Daniel for another person? I don't... this doesn't make any sense.
I'm sure. If you could just confirm the delivery address, we could get them to you.
Why don't you call the person who ordered it? Because I think this is a mistake.
Lindsay, your voice is being broadcast on the radio, and I have your husband, Will, on the line. Need you to know that. Can you tell us what is going on with you and your assistant? Will seems to think that there is more than just assistant work going on. Can you tell him?
What? Will, why? What? First of all, there's nothing.
Will, why don't you tell?
Why?
Will,
this
tell.
Is why.
Go ahead.
You see how you're getting right now? I know you. This is when you are uncomfortable because you know you're doing something you shouldn't be, and I want to know what it is you're doing. When we saw Daniel the other night, you got very uncomfortable with him being with another woman. You've been spending a lot of late nights with him. You told me flat out that he's gay. He's clearly not. So why would you do that? You tell me that. Why would you do that?
Why? The reason why I'm stressed out is because why would you call and why would you talk to the
Lindsay,
why would you
Lindsay, let's not get sidetracked here. Did you lie to Will about Daniel?
I don't even know who I'm married to. Like who reaches out?
Okay,
to a
so
network
you're
and
not
says,
answering the question, which we must believe. Then you did lie to Will, unless you tell us otherwise. So you lied to Will about Daniel.
I can tell you. I can answer you. My husband gets jealous of any attractive man he sees that I have the slightest conversation with. All right, this is my assistant. Like
right.
I of course I work with him on a daily basis. He's crucial for my job. This is about male ego and insecurity.
Okay, understood. But are you cheating on your husband with Daniel?
I just can't even believe that he would. Like, why?
So
why
it's
wouldn't
not
he
a
exclude
no.
me?
It's not.
Why
a no.
does it have to be addressed on live radio? Like, it doesn't make any. This is such an immature way to go
Lindsay,
about this.
I think we can resolve this very easily. Just tell Will the truth. What's going on?
Yeah, we can resolve it. Let's have a conversation like two adults.
Well, it doesn't sound that way
tried
right
that.
now.
Like how everyone else does in the real world. This isn't a movie. This is like the real world. Let's have a conversation and talk like two adults. You know,
yes or no?
I've seen this time and
Lindsay,
time again in our relationship.
I gotta think. We're gonna have to let you guys go, but I gotta think that your denial here is guilt, unless you say something otherwise. Will would like to know what's the truth. You're getting very defensive.
I would like to know the truth too. I would like to know how.
This is all you're spinning everything.
How long has he been suspicious? How long has he been suspicious? Like, is there no trust?
Look, all I'm getting are questions back. So how about this? When you get home tonight for dinner, you have a yes or no answer prepared for me. Off the air.
Yeah.
Yes or no.
Great. We can talk about it like two adults. That sounds like an appropriate, mature way to handle this.
Okay. We're going to let you go, Will. I think you have reason to be concerned. Thank you, Lindsay, for talking to us. Jordan, good morning. So you heard Ryan's Roses. What did you make of that? Lindsay, for me, the thing was, just so you know, Lindsay, Will's wife, was answering questions with questions about Daniel, her assistant. Mm-hmm. And that made me think that something is going on. Because when you're asked in a situation like that, right, when it's about your relationship, when you're asked a question and you answer with a question, you're doing a dance. What'd you think, Jordan?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I did notice that. I'm going to be honest with you, but let me just play devil's advocate for a second.
Okay.
What if she? I mean, she knows Daniel pretty well. What if he is gay and she's just trying to cover for him? She's just trying to make sure that he's okay. She's trying to defend him. You know, they do spend a lot of time together, and that doesn't necessarily mean that anything is going on. Is that even? That might be possible.
I just think that there would have been a better way for Lindsay to, if it weren't true, to answer the question, right?
And calmly. If that was the case, she could have been calm. She was not calm.
I mean, remember, Daniel's the assistant. Lindsay made a point to say to her husband, hey, my assistant is gay. Don't be jealous, because apparently he gets jealous. Will found out he's not gay, and she and Will saw him out on a date with a woman, and she got emotionally upset about it. So a lot of indicators.
I think here's why. I think she knew that Will was going to overreact. I think that's why she got upset. Look, I've dated more than one guy, actually, who gets super jealous, and it's just so. So
you think
really
she was just trying to help him from getting jealous by saying all of that about Daniel, the assistant?
Because you know what? She's probably had the conversation with him before about someone else where she did say, no, nothing is going on, and he probably still is going after her about any guy that she knows. So at this point, maybe she can't even say no anymore because it doesn't mean anything anymore to him. He'll just accuse her with anyone,
I don't know. We've heard a lot of these. I feel like when you answer a question with a question, you're guilty of something. And I also thought she was like yelling at him in a way that
she was gaslighting.
I feel like something's going on. All right, Jordan, thank you very much for calling.
Yeah.
The issue is, here come the holidays. Here comes the drama. More and more requests for Ryan's Roses as we're getting closer to the end of the year. The stress is peaking.